Noob style, hello. It appears the stream is working mostly. You're gonna see how tricky it is to stream this game, but you're gonna see it anyway. Oh my god! Faithful Bowl of Soup, thank you for the resub of 56 months in a row. How much time is that? That's almost 5 years. Damn, that's a long time. Time flies when you're having fun, especially if you're having fun flying in a fun game. See, now that you have resubbed, these terrible puns, you can't cancel it anymore. Thank you for the support. Soup says, a patrician's choice of a game. It really is. I have been meaning to play this game for more than 3 years at this point. I feel like I have been meaning to play this game for 18 years at this point, so I figured, you know what, I don't feel like playing Tetrio today, and I was thinking of either Luminous Arise Journey or Tetris Connected Journey, and I was like, what if I just play a game that I've been meaning to play for years? Here we are, that's what happened. So let's see, first and second, apparently. And honorary first, yes, is Noob Style. And second is Gun, and honorary second is Faithful Bowl of Soup. I have a feeling that I will... Oh, Club Porta. See, you are arriving at the right time because alt-topping out of this game is a struggle. Because it's running in DOSBox. It's running in DOSBox. I'm also undecided if the volume is loud or not at this point. Because I had to increase it slightly, but is it good? Is it not good? I have a feeling that it's slightly good, but I wanted to make sure people hear it in the background. Hell yes. Man, I've been struggling with this place being cold and now it's hot. What the heck happened? Seems fine to you? Okay, then I'm not gonna reduce it. I don't know who honorary fourth will be. It's gonna collapse my entire OBS scene, but you're gonna see that when that happens. So as you can see, I saw someone playing TYRIAN and they were like, favorite shoot 'em up. It is the best shoot 'em up ever made. I actually do not know if it is the best shoot 'em up ever made, but it is definitely one of the best shoot 'em ups ever made of all time, you know? Because there's just so many of them, you can't know which one is actually the best, but this one is a very good contender. So, we are gonna see how it goes. Other than that, it... So... the good news is that I'm gonna fix this and it's gonna look like that, but it has to transition like this to full screen mode. So whenever I alt about, it's gonna do that. It's gonna be great. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So Yuli is gonna fit up there and then I don't have to change a thing. It's gonna solve me a lot of problems. Oh yeah, it is loud. I knew it. Okay, back to 82% you go. Very nice. Copy Mansoon, hey Yuli, we are about to play one of the best games of all time. It is not the easiest game to stream it, but I'm gonna do my best. I haven't played this in more than 10 years. We're gonna see it. What difficulty should it be? I was thinking of normal. Hello Theo! Hey, we are playing one of the best games of all time. Ah! Okay, seriously, is it normal or hard? Maybe you could reduce the sound effects volume to leave a bit room for the music. I actually already did that once, but I am going to adjust it again. I'm undecided. Should it be normal or hard? Should it be normal or hard? No, really. Decide on one and we're gonna go with that. Frogly! Hey Frogly, we are playing one of the best games of all time. We're almost playing it. I can't go hard. Okay, so it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna increase this, reduce this. Sounds about right. Should I read the data? There's all this text. When I was a kid, I could not read any of it. So like there was all this text and I was like, I have no idea what this is saying. So I was just playing the game. I had no clue that this game has a story. I was just shooting things. Yuli says games of this era are notoriously hard, aren't they? I don't know. I mean, you can get kind of soft-locked if you don't get enough money, and then you don't get enough money for like weapon upgrades, and then you can't kill things, and then you don't get more money, and then you just, I don't know, get stuck. So hopefully we don't do that. But I have a feeling that we're gonna be just fine. It says after... So I'm gonna read the plot. I don't know any of this plot. Apparently we got 4 plots to read. Data says, after gathering all the available data, I think I have found the safest course into TYRIAN orbit from my landing platform. See the name of the game, it's right there. After heading due west out of the Fauhi mines, you should come in contact with the floating battle platforms. Watch for the auto-targeting plasma turret and especially the construction claws. Whoever designed this platform sure counted on spies and infiltrators as they are loaded with small squadrons of surface attack drones as well. I think these platforms are filled with gravitic ore, which would explain why they are floating. No wonder Microsoft wants to mine them so badly. See, Microsoft already doing the work in this game. I just hope I don't get intercepted before I reach orbit. Let's see, History Kate later says, note, rated, not funny. Prime Chair said in a convention at Midway Savara, we feel that the economic benefits for the mineral gathering on TYRIAN, name drop, to be immense scientifically and economically. Wow, this is a long text. Blah 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 blah. See, now you're just kind of getting the vibe of how I never ended up reading this back in the day. So far, no one has been able to figure out the odd results in the Force, but Genkor has stated it believes the mineral components of Microsoft's world to be just on the surface of the planet. La 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 la. Okay. Well, this is gonna go faster. Rockenheimer. Dude, someone was paid for this text and this was way before they generated it. What is going on? Your dad has a job at Microsoft, blah blah blah. Okay, so let's see. So now you're gonna see the real game. Okay, so you have the Talon. This is a ship. Bah. And this is the only one I have. I can buy upgrades like that. It would cost all of my money. So I'm gonna get, I don't know, probably like 3. And then I'm gonna get the Sonic Wave. It's awesome. I can't buy more of this. I think I can shift modes. Just a moment. I have to look. I have to check the controls. Change fire is enter and space. Okay, now you know. So I think I can use... that's not gonna show you, is it? Oh well. Just trust me, Sonic Wave is good. Shield and generator, yes. Do I have money for this? I don't think so. I don't need this stuff. We're already doing well. Why did I not buy this earlier? Okay, I think we are ready. And because of that, I'm saving right here, right now. And then we can go at it. / if you wanna preview the alt fire. Oh, I did see that it said that, but I didn't really get it. But I'm gonna try. Okay, so... Oh, it does work. See, this is why you need a numpad. Look at that. Amazing. Okay, let's try this. So now you're gonna see one of the best games of all time. Up. So in hard mode, I only see a portion of the screen. That's new. I didn't know that. I think I was playing this game on normal. I'm not 100% sure this is good for vision. I might actually go back to normal mode because of this. I thought... Okay, restart. It kinda doesn't show the full screen if we're on hard. I just don't like that. We're gonna be on normal anyway. Okay, so the more you know. And I wanted this generator, and apparently we're playing on normal so that you can actually see the screen. See, that's better. Okay. Apparently we're playing on normal. Sorry, everyone. I wanted to play on hard, but not with that field of vision thing. Also, tell me if you don't hear the music. The music of this game is like the whole point.
Data acquired.
I adjusted it so much, and I think I still need to make it higher. Ah, I missed it. It's fine. It's fine with phone speakers. Okay, good. It's been so long since I played this game. You probably can't even imagine. Imagine, like, I think it's been more time since I played this game than the most than the age of most Tetrio players, and I'm not kidding. Okay. I think now it's good. Oh! Secret level? What? I had no clue. Honestly, I'm just shooting at everything that moves. As it should be, it's a shoot 'em up. I swear, if I had ever made a game in my life, which I technically kind of did, but also didn't, I did something where you had to shoot at things as homework, but that's it. But if I had ever made a game, it would have been a shoot 'em up. Shoot 'em ups are fairly straightforward in their nature, but they can be so fun. And a really good excuse for good music. So you know, the secret here, I don't know if you know this, but the guy behind Toho, you know, Zun, not me, it's like Z-U-N. If I remember correctly, he made the shoot 'em ups, the Toho games, specifically so that he would have something to put his music in, and not vice versa. It's a good thing we have the sound effects on low because I'm constantly shooting. I was watching Fida Tech play this game. I was like, oh my god, yes. You see, the problem is that I didn't end up playing this during December, but if I had adjusted the date on my PC to December, then we would be able to play this with Christmas sprites. This is like one of the best Christmas games of all time for this specific reason. Can I kill these spikes? I don't think so.
Enemy ahead.
Wow. I think the left one had data, but whatever. It's not like we are reading the text. Yo, boss fight!
Large enemy.
Yo, any death in Ark? Hopefully not yet. It would be kind of sad if I died on the first boss. We're playing on normal because on hard mode there's this field of vision thing. And that field of vision thing was, well, kind of distracting. Like, you would not be able to see what I'm doing at all, so we can't have that. It's unfortunate, I kind of wanted to play it on hard, but so it is.
Level.
Warping to secret level, let's go. 79%. Destruction. I get an advertisement in space, look at that. Come on down and pick up a USP shuttle at Hank's U Shuttle and Holotrack Tramperium. What the heck? These new unincorporated systems personnel shuttles deliver unparalleled speed and versatility, allowing the most dangerous and unskilled pilots to maneuver with ease. You may also mount conventional weapons to discourage asteroids from striking your hull. The USB Talon provides you with that's the ship I have. With forward and rear mounting systems and 2 cargo bay, it's just like a real Microsoft fighter. Dude, this is all I'm in. Now I find out that my ship is literally made of cardboard. Well done. Also keep a lookout for his stylish drink holder and hollow snack bar. Sounds great. Gestalt greasers. La 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 la. Zinglon. Whoever wants to read this, they can. Now I remember what it was like to not be able to read this. What? Culture, a potpourri of most important useless people, roam the underground corridors of this massive research facility. They represent the largest mass of paper pushers and pencil sharpeners the universe has ever known. This game is older than 2000. Yo, Hermes! You're gonna see why it's a struggle to stream this game, but welcome Raiders, my name is zhunGamer, we are zhunGaming, we are playing one of the best games of all time, which is... No, I'm not trading, what am I doing? I almost traded back. I see people accidentally do that sometimes, but so it is. Hermes, how was Luminous? Did you win? Does this work? Let me try. Look at that, it actually works. Crazy. Yeah, so we are playing this game called TYRIAN. When I have to alt-tab out, you're gonna see it like collapse to the top left corner because it's running in DOSBox in like 320x240 resolution, but in full screen it works just fine. Hermes says, I made some progress, which is good, let's go. Accidentally. And he says, I wanna play this game someday. This is actually free on what's it called? Good Old Games, GOG, yes. This is free on GOG. So look at that, this game is complaining about the potpourri of paper pushers and pencil sharpeners the universe has ever known. It's been like it's been 26 years, some things have not changed. It's freeware since 2004, that's actually crazy. And it's one of the best games of all time, trust me on this. Even if you don't like shoot 'em ups, the music is a banger and you can run the jukebox, it's so good. Holes, this is an uninhabited moon. And you can dine on the moon, okay. There is no real culture. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't read a lot of the text, but on the other hand, we can upgrade the ship. We can also upgrade the pulse cannon. We can... No, we can't. Shield! Yes, please. We have this, and I don't have money for this. This would be great though, but not today. I'm gonna save on the second one. I don't know if I should like save a new one on each new one. So yeah, I hope Luminous Arise was fun. For those who are not following Hermes, you are making a grave mistake. Hermes is great at cooking and is a pug and is getting drastically better at Luminous every single day. It's crazy. Faithful Bowl of Soup says, and apparently Alexander Brandon did writing, music, and level design. Dude, Alexander Brandon is crazy. He makes all the... You know... Okay, so like, I used to listen to a whole bunch of music, you know, my playlist on Taprio, you know, and I was like, I need to find new music to put on the playlist. So I guess I should just, I don't know, press random, and hope for the best. So that's what I did. And you know what? You know what happens? Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, this song is actually really freaking good, you know? Like, who made this? And I look at it and it says, oh, it was made by the Chromatic Dragon. And I'm like, who is the Chromatic Dragon? Does he have more music? And it says that, yeah, he also has another name called Siren. And I'm like, okay, that's great. Okay, so Siren made this. What else did he make? And they're like, oh my god, this Siren dude, he has another name. It's called Sandman. And I'm like, okay, so who is the Sandman? And I find out that every single one of these people is Alexander Brandon, the guy who made the music for this game. And I'm like, are you kidding me? The only person who made good music in 1997 and 6 is Alexander Brandon. He is the one person. He made the best music out of literally everyone who made music at the time. I was like, that is kind of a shocker, but in a sense, not that surprising. Hermes says, is this game along the same line as Jamestown? Well, it is a shoot 'em up, so technically yes, but it's not a bullet hell. It predates bullet hells, so it's like, it's normal. it's more normal. Okay, so we are going to the Hoas, which is said is some place that people don't normally come to. Oh my god, 2 datas. So yes, it is a shoot 'em up. I am definitely shooting at things. That's a lot of data. There's no way we're reading all of that. But yeah, we are shooting things and the music is banger. It's always a banger. I'm talking too much. This game is literally my childhood, so you get to experience what it's like to be 9 years old soon. I am obviously not 9 years old anymore, don't... If AI detects this, please don't. I love this game though. Such good music. If you still don't hear the music, tell me and I will adjust the volume again. I need to shoot at everything that moves. I'm glad we have the generator because we have to shoot at everything at all times. What the? That's it. Yeah, I can't actually kill that. Yo, data. Ow. Oh, these things are homing! What the heck? I don't know if I've ever been on this level. Can I shoot this? Oh! I can't. Okay, the Sonic Wave does not do enough damage to the side. So we're not gonna rely on that. But we need it as extra firepower to the front. I guess in a sense it is kinda like Jamestown, but Jamestown is actually a bullet hell. This game allows me to take hits, so like, I have this thing called shield at the bottom right, and I also have armor. So like, as long as I have shield, I'm not losing armor. If I lose all of my shield, then the next hits also hit my armor. 6669 score, let's go. Apparently I got a bunch of data. Let me look at what it is. But yeah, Hermes, this game is great, but it is kind of like Jamestown. This is longer than Jamestown. Jamestown has like 6 levels or something. This one has more. Like, this is episode 1, and I'm pretty sure there's at least 3 episodes, but it might be 5. I don't think we're gonna reach to the entire end of this game today, mostly because at some point I have to raid over to Tetrium. But at least you're playing it! Oh my god. You know how long I've been meaning to play this? I have been excited to say I wanna play TYRIAN since 2023. So you know, this is one of those games that I've been pushing it along and being like, oh my god, I should play this someday. Annie, you should play Void Stranger. You would like it, probably. I'm not sure, it doesn't have cute rabbits, but it's a great puzzle game. So we have like 4 different datas, whatever they say. Stefan says, well, Trent, it seems you've made yourself quite popular in the TYRIAN sector. Things are still quite calm here in Ganomede, and Microsoft is hardly a threat to war at the moment. But they seem to be giving you trouble, and I don't appreciate people bothering my friend. If you can make it to Planet Torm, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be on Planet Torm someday. Circling the capital planet of Remus, I will send Dogan to provide you with additional supplies. With regret, I cannot send any hearts to assist since your fight is with starships and not robots. Good luck, Trent, if you can drop by Ganymede. I sincerely hope your skills with the Nova 3 have not waned. I have no idea who you are. Pibus says, computer translation feline language follows. It is necessary that you feed me. I have been stuck here in this house so long that I decided to meow into this idiotic computer in the hope that you get the idea. There are not enough chewy treats being placed into my bowl and the gravy is too thin. Meow, Pib. Apparently I got a text message from my cat. Fascinating. But I'm literally in space. So I presume it's a little tricky to feed them. I got another advertisement for the interstellar horrors of what is this? Auntie Bloglogs Svildillig Blugas bars. What is going on in this game? Sure. Complain. Dear sirs, I would like to complain about your editing out of material you see as harmful and in bad taste. The last commercial, we took out the scene where the gnome leather edited due to tasteless comment. Thank you for printing my point of view, Emperor Milkto of Savara. Wow, some things have not changed since 2000, yes. Nothing has changed since 2000. No one likes thin gravy, it's a cat, but even the cat knows that you can't just have the gravy be thin. I don't think this is worth it. I'm gonna take the front cannon. Do I have anything here that I need? I don't need mini missiles. Vulcan shot option though. I guess I could try to downscale these. Hello? Oh, it's not enough. I mean, if I could take that. Is that better? Is that actually better though? I'm not entirely convinced. Especially because I would need... Oh no, that's definitely not worth it. I'm not gonna bother. Okay, give me my money back. Okay, and then up, and then nothing has changed. Literally nothing has changed. Okay. We can go to Asteroid 1 or 2. And we have to decide based on which one has the better music. We're gonna check.
Good luck.
Oh yes, this is good. In fact, this is like one of the best songs in the game. But this game has like a bunch of bangers, so...
Data acquired.
It's been so long. It's been so long since I played this. Today we made a whole bunch of food, by the way. It was crazy. We made some sweet and sour chicken with vegetables. And it turned out really good. Oh, is there a power-up? Yo, rare weapon power-up. Worth it. I'm pretty sure I get something from this. No, I don't. Whatever, I guess. I'm a little sad that we have to play on normal because of the line of sight thing. I want everyone to see the game board. It's not like in Tetrio where you normally don't see the board. Yo, ad break. Soon. But yeah, remember this game is freeware. You can literally play it right now. I am not sponsored to say this. The only sponsorship in a sense is me saying that Alexander Brandon makes amazing music, but I'm not paid to say that either, so you know it's true. It's only true when you don't get paid for it, trust me, actually don't. If anyone who ever wanted to sponsor me to say anything, please don't hear what you just heard, thank you. Oh wow, what the heck. another one of these turrety sections. And this is where it comes in handy that I can shoot to the side. Frank Victim says, I'm not being paid to zhun is a shield. Does that make it true? I mean, aloha. You know, I'm not sure, maybe. But aloha. The one thing that's true is that this game has epic music and I love it so much. It's so good. I've been meaning to play this since like at least 3 years ago. But it's so tricky to stream it because it's like running in DOSBox, so like when I alt tab out, it collapses to the top left corner. Also, I had to, well, accept the fact that it's not exactly a blog game, so it's probably not gonna be nearly as popular, but on the other hand, it has amazing— oh my god, that's like a bunch of secret levels, what the heck? But it has epic music, so like if that's not enough, I don't know what to tell you. Such good music. This is peak 2000s, I mean 1997 or whatever. This is what music sounded like back in the day. And honestly, it's still as good as it was then, so— ah, that hurts. Haha, got it. Oh, that was just a mid-boss. Okay. Never mind, that was the boss. Warping to secret level. Okay, so I got some messages. Merchant says, hey, Trent, looks like you have got a price on your head now. The guys at level 3 security say Microsoft is after you and your parents are being investigated. What's going on? Drop by Midway and equip your ship, then we will see if we can find a good hiding place for you. I owe you after all, really. We've plenty here for you. Rear sonic cannons, that's what I have. Front lasers, nice. Medium armor, and the first of our shipment of Microsoft shields. We've also found something interesting. Deep Space Pirate brought a couple of these weird glowing green mechanisms back from the outer reaches of the sector. Seems the whole freighter fleet is out there looking for the Black Nova Stargate. Whatever that may be, I have no idea. Despite having played this game, I could not read English at the time. I played this game without speaking the language of this game or reading it. That's the— So that's the funny thing, like back when I was like 9 years old, which is when I played this game, you know, if you do the math, you find it out. So like, I couldn't read any of this. Funny thing— oh, Annie, I broke your streak. How did that happen? Did you know that you can actually save a streak if you watch a VOD within 24 hours of the stream? You can save streaks now, it's so good. Anyway, this green thing glows and emits a weird ionized field around it, but it's far too weak for a shield. Still, if you're interested, it's yours dirt cheap, gotta pay you back for that hula lamp. Hula lamp. News: a thermoblast rocked the city of Midway today, destroying a number of urban dwellings on the south side of the East River. Okay. Investigators say the blast was centered on one dwelling owned by the Hawkins family. Is that this guy? He didn't say his name. Sure. Hawkins family, both the husband and wife are believed disintegrated by the radiation. Remarkably few other people were injured. It seems most of the people in the community were at the seminar for community awareness produced by the benevolent Microsoft Alliance, except they're trying to kill us. Anyway, exactly. It seems we averted a major disaster with a welcoming seminar. I blanch at the thought of what kind of monster would try to take out an entire community. You can be sure we will be investigating it to the fullest extent. I only wonder at what the people would think if the seminar wasn't being held at that time, said Microsoft's new Prime Chair Duriel, who probably organized this thing. Trent Hawkins is your character? Oh my god, they disintegrated our parents, what the heck? Damn, that's actually ruthless. I had no idea. Like, we were getting messages from mom and dad working for Microsoft and whatnot, and this guy said that our parents are being investigated, And now apparently the news say that Microsoft told everyone to leave an area except my parents, and now my parents are disintegrated by Microsoft. That's great. That's awesome. Good to know. The more you know about this game. Officials at the main Talok fusion plant said the thermal blast had to have been a weapon and couldn't have been caused by faulty wiring. Sounds about right. Wow, so apparently our parents are dead. We literally just started playing this game and they're already dead, dude. What the heck? The more you know. This is my best ship of all time. Do I need a mega cannon? Is this hell no, this is so much worse. Vulcan. Oh no, this is terrible. What do I? Oh my god, generator. Yes, please. I do not have the time and energy for cannons that require any additional maintenance than just holding the shoot key. So we're not doing that. But I am saving the fact that I have a generator. So, proceeding onwards.
Good luck.
Mine maze. Okay. Whenever I see people stream this game, I show up and I'm like, oh my god, you're playing one of the best games. But it's so good though. Like really, I kind of wonder if that's how I found out about Vida Tech in the first place. And I know that Mini Lily was also playing it. I'm pretty sure that Mini Lily actually like pretty much speedruns this. I have no idea about this game in the sense that I don't know what is meta and what isn't. I also didn't know that I can't actually go across that seemingly not wall-like wall at the bottom. But I do remember playing it quite a bit, so I guess in a sense my movement might indicate that I might vaguely remember having done things in the past, but I do not actually remember. I really hope they don't have data. Please? Shoot, 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 shoot. Yay. Oh! Fruit. Very nice. The only thing I remember about this game is that you get to shoot at Ale at a later level, and I don't really know why. I got a secret level! Let's go! I got to the right area. Let's freaking go. I wanted to go to a secret level from a secret level. Obviously. Hell yes. Yo, this actually gives me like 1k each. What the heck? Apparently, great in space is worth a lot of money.
Level completed.
Look at that. We're big to secret level. Let's freaking go. Let's see. Perfect. I did not get any data. Let's go. We can actually just upgrade and go forward. Let's see. Hermes says, when this game came out, I was just a 1-year-old pup. And he says, in 2000, I haven't even existed yet, not even as a fetus. Damn. I mean, think about it. For this game, like, if for you to exist at the time, you would have to be like 26. At least 25, but more like 26. So, like, that's been a while, hasn't it? This game is old. This game is quite old, but it's so good though. Such a good game. I love it so much. Oh, let's see. Charge cannon. Is charge cannon worth it is the question. I have so much money. That is absolutely worthless. There's no way we're spending that much because you would have to charge it to use it. I'm not gonna bother with that. Same. Okay, we upgraded weapons. And next. Herbie says, this game seems like one of those timeless classics like Final Fantasy VII and such. It really is. Like, even if the game itself looks a little old, I mean, let's face it, it's almost 30 years old. The music is timeless. Like these FM sounds These FM sounds just don't get old. And he says the beginning of the 21st century was a good time. You're not wrong. Like, there was something about the fact that at that time you could not just send out a patch, you know? You would ship the game and the game would be out there. You would not be, oh my god, we found a bug, we're gonna fix it day one. You can't just ship it, we're gonna fix it in 8 months or whatever. No! You would ship a game, and if that game was not good, it would not succeed. That's as simple as it was. You had to ship a great product. And this game, oh jeez. Sorry about that. This is just reminding me of the TYRIAN stream that I will have to open when it starts. That's how I don't lose my streak. It's really that simple, just setting alarms. Imagine having a schedule like that, but so it is. Yeah, so this game is totally a classic. I love it, especially the music. It's so melodic. So melodic. I want this game to win. Oh, ow, that hurt. I have to stop shooting so that I recharge some shields.
Data acquired.
I mean, I do not recall any severe bugs in this game that would be like, oh, well, I just accidentally crashed lmao. We didn't test this game up to the 60% of it. Imagine. They created TYRIAN 2000 to add extra modes. I can't shoot these things. Bruh. I'd have to shoot at that purple orb thing. But apparently somehow I missed like 5 times in a row. Oh, that hurts. That actually hurts. Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh! I'm again warping to a secret level. How many secret levels has it been? Scenic Guide to the Universe, Gigas. We are going to be on that level at some point. It says dining. This planet is home to the largest mass of organic creatures ever seen. What breeds down in the pits of the planet is unknown and unrecognizable, but can be purchased for a low price of bobo lando meat. What the heck? The Crabo Surprise is most elegant delectable, served with fresh zimblies or your choice of tokkis. Don't tell Tokimitsu about this. Wobbo's fine assortment of Giganian delicacies are not to be matched by any other proprietor on Gigas. You know, advertisements are not these verbose these days. Usually nowadays, if you get an advertisement that's longer than 8 seconds, you pretty much like install ad block and then buy YouTube Premium. I don't know. You would not read a pamphlet like this. You really wouldn't. Like when you scroll down on Facebook, you know, the interesting thing is that you do read this many reviews though. Like when I'm looking for a restaurant to eat and I'm like, okay, but what do the best and the worst and the mid reviews say? Is it good enough? And then based on that you decide, okay, yeah, I have a feeling that I can risk it probably. And it works most of the time, except when you're the next 2 or 1 star review. For parties, order an entire Garmin platter, the size of a large scout ship. Nobody could eat that much. This massive crustacean serves over 500 human-sized pot rolls. That's a lot of people. Vegetarians should avoid this planet at all costs, as the local creatures view such people as the lowest of the food chain, so they can eat it themselves. Okay, as far as this planet is concerned, vegetarians are free game. I was not kidding. Many a hapless veggie has dared to avoid the local food and has been subsequently eaten. A common saying on Giga said, if you don't want to eat my friends, then I will eat you. What? Culture. Most of the slimy inhabitants of this weird place don't speak any sort of recognizable language, then how do you have currency and food and a restaurant? Anyway, for those who simply must take an excursion down below, bring a Star Destroyer along with you or else some vegetarians to serve as bait. If the denizens, I found a typo after 26 years, let's go. Are not too hungry that day, you can probably sleep by with only throwing a few vegetarians to the masses. Just remember that you will want to leave again. If you're fortunate enough to be allowed to visit the Great Stomach to pay homage to him, you will find your stay very rewarded. Only a few are allowed to. I don't think we're ever going to meet the Stomach in this game. Entertainment. Gigas boasts some rather wonderfully seedy nightclubs and is only rivaled in despair and general piracy to Torm. You can be sure if you visit this planet that it will open up a whole world of fun and excitement. Just make sure you sample the local food. Wow. What is this game? I could not read this back when I played this. This is completely new to me. Okay, droids just wanna have fun. Computer generated music. CompuGame, would you like to sing a song with me subject to blue cashews? See, this game was ahead of its time. This is literally how you can now get AI generated music. I literally got some pretty decent music out of Xquadrill's AI music generating subscription. Obviously we don't count it as real music, but it was funny. I said something like, oh my god, my frying pan is getting lit on fire, and it generated a really good track, kind of. Hermes says, if you did know English, I don't know if you would be able to comprehend it at 9 years old. I did not speak English whatsoever at the time, nor read it. Okay? Everything I knew of English at the time, I would know it because I had a brother who knew English, and then he would translate it to Hungarian for me. And that's how I know, kinda, the plot of Final Fantasy 7 and 8. But not 9, because he was playing while I wasn't home. The more you know. But on the other hand though, I knew a lot of Final Fantasy 7, especially how to grind in the underwater submarine thingy. If I was a hamburger, I would eat myself. What? This is definitely something. Cliff tunes. Well, that was the radio of this era, yes. 6, yes. Oh, new ship! Okay, we do want a new ship. We do want more pulse cannon. We can't afford more of this. Oh, oh, that's expensive. That's a lot of money. But I want both. My ship is cheap. Mega missile and dual shot. What the heck is that? Okay, so change of plans. I'm gonna reduce the money on this. What is this? I don't think this is really worth it, but this is definitely worth it. And this is one of a kind, so I'm taking it anyway. Dual shot option. That's not worth it. Oh, I can. Oh, that's worth it. Okay, we are obtaining enough money to get the good stuff. So yeah, Hermes, there was actually a time in my life when I could not speak or read English. Oh, we're going to TYRIAN! Look at that. Name drop.
Good luck.
Just a moment. I'm drinking some yuzu tea. I don't know what this thing is. It is slow, but it's not actually slow. I don't know. Oh, money! And that did a lot of damage. Oh, I can fly across these? Really? I should have been on the left. Ow, 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 ow! Oh, I actually died! What the heck? Wait, no, we are reloading. What the heck?
Good luck.
That in Ark, exactly. Okay, we're reloading. Honestly, I do not remember this level at all. Like, I might have never been here, actually. But if I was, then I don't remember. Okay, we're just gonna try to do things and hope for the— ow! Okay, now we're on the left. It's already better than last time. Ow. I'm not collecting enough of the fruit. Am I dead? Oh, okay. That hurts. Oh, that actually hurts so much. No. I wanna actually, I don't know, do well on this level. I'm gonna retry again.
Good luck.
And then see what happens. We can do this. We can do this. We just have to, I don't know, not end up on a wall. Let's see. I feel like we have been on like 4 secret levels in a row. Like, oh, get a secret level, on a secret level, on a secret level, on a secret level. I am on the right again, and that sucks. Oh well. Well, at this point I will just accept, I don't know, surviving. So, okay. This is the part where I almost died last time. Yep. And this is the part where I actually died last time. Okay, we are still alive, so we're already doing better. Oh, that's so much money. What the heck? That is so much money. Yeah, that's why we reloaded. I don't think these little blue balls are helping that much, but they seemed like you can't get them a lot later on. So like I was like, let's take it. We're doing reasonably well. I say that as I almost die, but we're doing okay. Look at that, so much money on this level. So much money. Yo! Okay, we did it. Okay, that's way better than last time. See, this is why we keep saving between every level. You can't be sure, so you wanna do it. Let's see. More pulse cannon, yes please. I don't have money for this, okay. Generator, hell yes. I don't have money anyway, I may as well take this. Sure. Oh, I got data. Intercepted transmission. Montori, we have located 3 hyperspatial anomalies on the planet designated TYRIAN. Please advise. No idea. Pib! Okay, this is what we care about. This is what we actually care about. Computer translation of feline language follows. It is necessary that you feed me. Wait, this is what we've already read. This is the same message as last time. Whatever then. Reference: hot dog generators. Following the dismantling of the super space hot dog franchise pushed out of the picture by the increasing popularity of International House of Gruel, a cache of top secret rapid hot dog generators were discovered in a sold research warehouse on Kamanis. Cinta Mustard Mustard Jet. What the heck is this game? Apparently there's something about mustard. Let's see the next level. Savara! Pib is the cat. Pib is the cat, that's what you need to know. And the poor cat is asking to be fed.
Data.
Data. feel like this music is a little louder than the previous one, but it's not a problem. We are on Savara, but not Return to Me Savara. I'm pretty sure we return to Savara at some point in the future, but... Oh, these ships. I have vague memories. Ow. It's been so long. I should probably open Tetrium's stream soon. Surely he's already playing Tetris 99. If you have a Switch and an active Nintendo Switch Online subscription, remember that there is a new team out. It's Animal Crossing for some reason. And the wildest part about it is that it like there's a background that looks totally okay and the playing field is extremely bright. It's like I got it first try and oh, rare weapon power up, good stuff. So the problem is that it's so bright I had to get used to not seeing the board. I was like, why would you do it like that? Like, does no one actually playtest these teams? Although after the one with Zelda, I mean Skyward Sword, and that was a while ago, pretty sure that nobody actually playtest those Tetris 99 teams. Oh, Tetrium is live. I just got the notification. I have to open that later. Yo, data! I hope it's yet another advertisement. Okay, boss time. Who this? You know, the most surprising thing about this game for me is that it has a plot. Yay! Let's see. Data flux uploads from Midway. The merchant says, I have found the best chance of escape for you, the home of Gankor Tech Alliance, Deliani. Head there and you should be able to find a refuge with Transon Locke, who is the Chancellor. I'm sorry about your parents, Trent. Good thing we read the text about it. Something tells me you want revenge, but before you go off half-cocked, just listen to this. Gankor is in a fix right now, since Microsoft is monopolizing TYRIAN. Gankor is losing power in the council at Ramos. The head research fellows at Gankor also believe there is something weird going on concerning the development of TYRIAN. And if they could pinpoint it, they would have grounds for opposition and perhaps even a shutdown of the whole operation. I don't know any of this is the first time I see this text. Still, they have no leads, only hypotheses. If you could provide some information for them, Gankor would hopefully help you find the reason for Microsoft's interest in your death. Good luck, Trent. Okay. Oh, this is Trent Unlocked from Magna Tower Center. Okay. We read you on our VidSpec screens as Trent Hawkins. That's what we learned when our parents died, apparently, killed by Microsoft. Trent Hawkins, Terraformation Pilot. I am Transon Locke, Chancellor of the Gankor Tech Alliance. We need your help, Trent. Microsoft is clearly after you. I don't know what makes you think that. It might be the space fleet that's shooting at me. Delian is being infiltrated now by a whole fleet of Microsoft patrol ships. We will do our best to hold them off until you can reach us. TYRIAN's rock formations are gravity controlling, you say? So that would mean that Microsoft is most likely to be using this new power source to build a fleet of incredibly fast warships. Their main goal is to control the sector, as some of our agents have discovered recently. We need you to be on our infiltration team, Trent. You're obviously one of the finest pilots in the sector. From that maneuvering you just pulled off, hell yes, after the third try and retry, and reloading my save file. But they don't need to know that. So you can fly into Microsoft territory and discover exactly what they intend to do and when. In your life, you will never have a better opportunity of serving your sector. As for Daliani and Javi, our security chief, will brief you on your first mission. That is actually a plot, dude. And Stefan says, well, Trent, it seems you've made yourself quite popular in the TYRIAN sector. Things are still quite calm here on Ganymede, and Microsoft is hardly a threat to war at the moment. But they seem to be giving you trouble, and I appreciate bothering my friends. Didn't I read this already? I'm pretty sure we did. The game is trying to help me read them in case I haven't, so they send me the same data multiple times. Okay, so I have the best ship. I have some really good weapons. Okay, dual shot is good. And this is fine. Okay, so we're just upgrading the pulse cannon. Can't go wrong. And we're gonna, like, save again. I always do that. And there's a bonus level for some reason. Let's look at it. Oh my! Is this Space Invaders? Please send me more messages from my cat. Ooh, money! Hell yes. So big money! No, I missed the big money! Oh. That actually almost tempts me to like reload. I might actually reload. Nah, I'm lazy. Warning! Trajectory heading intercept. Minefield surrounding Deliani. Navigation through minefield necessary to reach Deliani. Unknown magnetic forces detected ahead. Should I reload for the big money? Okay. Ah! I'm gonna decide based on how much things cost. You know what? It takes like minimal effort. I'm just gonna do this level again. You were getting hit by an ad break anyway. Can't just leave like, I don't know, 5,000 credits behind. That's way too much. I think it was 3,000 actually. Which is big money. You can't just leave it there. Okay, got it. I hope as you hear the music of this game, you understand why it was like considered one of the best games of all time. It's entirely... It was 2K, huh? But this time we have it. We can't just leave 2,000 there. Okay, trajectory, minefield, Daliani, la la la. Okay, so... 9. No data. That makes things easier. I still can't afford anything, but we have more money. Can't complain. Samurai Goro says, nice, I love TYRIAN. Hell yes, you have good taste. This is a great game, one of the best games of all time. Oh, that actually reminds me, I should put this up in the top left corner for like half a moment. I have to open Tetrium's stream in the background, and once I do that... Wait. Oh, Melisect read it to Hermes, I see. Artonelico. You have to do things sometimes for your streak, you know. Ah, come back. TYRIAN, come back to me. That's the downside. It's a DOSBox game. But, okay, we're going to Deliani.
Good luck.
We're gonna decide on how far along we get in this game. It depends on how far we progress and how much data we read. And this song is called Tunneling Thralls. The only reason I know that is because it's such a banger. I heard it so many times. I don't know most of the songs by name, but I know this one. Ow. No. Ah.
Level complete.
Not bad. Okay, no data, no ship. Ooh, but we can upgrade one of these. Is the fireball better? Hell no. How did I look at it? Definitely not. No. No? Okay, I guess we need to upgrade either the pulse cannon or this. Kinda wanna upgrade this. This is like one of the best games of all time, I swear. Okay, so we are at Deliani this time. For reals. For reals this time. Absolutely banger music. Did I pick it up? I hope so. Samurai Goro says, I used to play this game on DOS back in the mid-90s, you and me both. I used to play some hit and mode in it called Descent, I think? Destruct? No, you had to type Destruct. Wait, I'm pretty sure I missed the power-up. That's so much fun if I miss a power-up. Oh well, I think we'll be fine. Maybe. There was a secret mode in this game where you would type Destruct and it would be like a real-time game where you were shooting, well, you were moving ships around and you were shooting them, and it's really hard to explain, especially because I barely remember it. I just know that we played a lot of it, like a lot of it. But yeah, we played this game a lot. This was like one of my favorite games. This one and Raptor Call of the Shadows, but if you're specific about it, then this game is the better game. I did like both though. I think we also played Jazz Jackrabbit, the first one, but I don't remember ever beating Jazz Jackrabbit. I think I got stuck at some point. Due to skill issue. There was nothing wrong with the game, but I was throwing at the time. Man, I am getting way better at this. Look at these shots I have. Oh jeez, what the heck are you? Sadly on hard mode there was this weird field of vision thing, so we're playing on normal. That went reasonably well. Sideliani Priority Uplink says, Trent, I want you to go investigate a disturbance on Savara. Isn't that where we came from? We have received reports of a massive gravity surge in one of the main cities there, Tonkus. The situation there sounds grim, with a number of people panicking and trying to escape. I know it's short notice, but please do your best. Further details are available from Emperor Milktoe's address, which I am also sending. You must take out that lunatic, or else the planet will be ruined. Transit out. And Milktoe says, this is Emperor Milktoe of Savara. This planetary distress is not real. A large beam of unknown energy has been directed at 41x30 in the upper hemisphere of our planet. It has caused an incredible gravitational disturbance, which is raising the oceans at that point to unheard of levels. Okay. Widespread panic has gripped the planet, and the citizens are grabbing any ship available to escape the surface. The sky is filled with thousands of shuttles and blimps. Even there's a crazy lunatic calling himself Lord Copenhagen is flying around in a modified T-29 blimp and destroying countless ships and buildings. He has threatened to destroy the main power centers of the planet and cause a giant meltdown. In 5 hours, he will have achieved his objective. I hope someone out there can hear us, but I'm not going to stick around and find out. There's the Royal Shudder leaving in 5 minutes, and I will be on it formerly. Emperor Milktoe, he literally just quit being an emperor. He's like, I'm leaving. I'm leaving, guys. Bye. Let's see. Can I upgrade? Yes, I can. Let's go. We can. Yo, lightning gun. Oh, is this better than the pulse cannon though? Oh man, this is the hard part. This is the hard part. This is eating. No, it's actually not eating my energy. Whoa! What the? Why do I have another alarm? What is going on? Just a moment. I definitely don't have more alarms than this, do I? I really don't want this to... I only need one of these. Okay. Should I get the lightning cannon? I feel like this has better width, but I think this might do more damage. Well, we're gonna try it out. I still have the best generator, we still have the best cannons. I really wish I could spend more money. Actually, if I do this... This is definitely better. Okay, we're gonna try this out. Savara? We are returning to Savara. So far the lightning cannon is doing pretty good work. It's a little tricky to take down these ships though, is it? I'm not entirely convinced. I'm not convinced. We are going back to the pulse cannon. The pulse cannon was better. Okay, let's see. If I remove a little bit of this, then I can still max it out actually. Yeah, this is definitely gonna hold better. Let's try this. I hope the game is okay with me losing once. I have a feeling this is doing way better than the previous setup. Oh yes, it is. So much better actually. I say that, but I can still barely kill this ship. That's rough. We are literally struggling. Okay. But we just have to time things better. I don't need to reset anything for this. I am not buying the Plasma Storm, okay? I'm not gonna buy any sidearms that require specific shooting apart from pressing the fire button. I don't know what my sidearm buttons are. I'm lazy to look. I think it's Control and Alt. But I'm not sure, so we're just gonna go with this. You just have to be on the correct side of the map. See? I just have to be there and then it's actually working. We have to kill these, otherwise we won't have enough money. Gives like 1,000 each. Oh. So yeah, as your Tetris 99 reminder, there is a new team out. If you did not get it yet, you should. Not because it's good, but because, well, the FOMO. You should get it because it's there. It's really that simple. Like, you would probably not use this team unless you're told to do it. And you would only be told to do it because, I don't know, someone doesn't like you. Or likes to watch you suffer. It's really bright. The background, the playing field of the new team is really bright. I really don't know what they were thinking. Danger! Okay, I think we can take this down. We'll be fine. Oh, another ship. Can I take it? Ah. Ow. Dude, the boss isn't the problem, it's these ships on the side and my greed. Oh, we almost had it! So close. We don't need hard mode. We do enough hard mode here by just trying to get as much money as possible. Okay. Nice. Ow. This gives so much money. We cannot afford to just let one of these through. What do I need all this money for? I don't know. We already have maxed out main cannons, but never know. Maybe if we can get a lightning cannon up to this level, it would be way better. Oh, we are on the right side. Let's go. Ow. Okay. Okay, so this time I'm not getting trolled by that thing. I'm just gonna focus on these ships. They give like 1,000 each. Is this an infinite money glitch? Oh. Kill, 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 kill! Ha! Okay, that's still fine. What's this? Are you a boss fight? Oh jeez, it has a laser beam. Haha!
Level complete.
Not bad. Okay, we did well. Now that you have saved the crisis on Savara and earned the help of zhunGamer, you head back to TYRIAN to find out more about this new power. How could such an innocent pile of rocks be used to devastate planets? You must locate a sample of this new energy. If nothing else, perhaps it could be harnessed back against Microsoft's new device. Press a key. Oh man, this is a banger song, dude. Are we winning? It sounds like it. There, on the far side of TYRIAN. A sample? Looks like a fairly substantial... Oh no! Microsoft! I mean, they literally live there. I'm not that surprised. Let's see. Ah no. Your arrogance will be your downfall. You have taken care of your friend. No, not again. I hope you enjoyed your flight. Please return your tray to the upright position and prepare for destruction. zhunGamer says, you're going to try and fly back to TYRIAN for the gravity rocks? Good luck finding some of that, or you can pick up a sample. Maybe you can analyze it to find out more about it. I hope what happened on Savara won't be repeated. Consequences of this power are terrifying. Transcend out. Give me a good weapon. Okay, this is already maxed. Yo, I can actually upgrade this twice. Holy. Okay. Tropical cherry. This is not actually better, maybe? I'm actually undecided. Is this better? I'm just gonna take it because it's there. Microsoft Front Blaster. Is that better though? I don't really wanna bother with it. We're just gonna take what we can. Okay. So we're going back to TYRIAN, which is the name of the game. So you know it's important. Oh my god, I'm being shot at by an assassin and I have line of sight, but I would have this on every single level if it were on hard, which is not that great. I want you to be able to see the map. But instead, now you just get to hear the cool music. By the way, hell yes. The answer is yes. No, give me my music back. Nah. Okay, fine, I'm taking out the boss. Ow! Okay, my shields are holding. Okay. That was too close. You have been nearly vaporized, crushed, blown to pieces. flame broiled and electrocuted one too many times. Only your incredible targeting skills and class 1 fancy flying has kept you alive. Those boys at Deliard... What? Those boys at Deliani clearly have something even more hair-raising missions for you up their sleeve. Why were you chosen to be their errand boy? Probably because Microsoft is trying to kill us anyway. Why is half the galaxy after your head? Can you beat the odds? And most importantly, can you survive without becoming space bacon? Dun dun dun. If not, things could become unpleasant. What is this thing I'm looking at? Was that the end of episode 1? This is Rob Neither with the Daily News. Zinglon's ale has been stolen! Okay, finally we are fighting for our ale. This is exactly what you wanted to see in TYRIAN. The Grand Mullah Hyombo revealed today that all of their god Zinglon's holy ale has been abducted. Millions of thirsty worshippers fled in panic when the news hit. A panic-stricken sovereign citizen, I nearly fainted when I heard the news. How can we continue to believe in a just universe and freedom to eat crackers if we have no ale? I don't know yet what I'm going to do. This is certainly a crisis of grand proportions. All other work has stopped. The Grand Mullah has told us that someone must retrieve the ale from the clutches of Daizan, the god of deceit and bad form. Who will save us from this torment? My Zinglon, I need a drink! Yes. How to play the special ending game Zinglon's Ale. In his quest to reach out into the limitless stretches of imagination, Zinglon discovered the magical means to create ale. Now though, Daizan has stolen the holy casks of Zinglon and threatens to drink all the ale in the universe from himself. You, a devout follower of Zinglon, must not let this pass. The fate of all the ale in the universe is in your hands. That is so much more to it than I would think. Wait, what? There was something at the very end. It says, just to add a small challenge, my high score is 85,600. Okay, you do not need to play this game to continue. It is merely an extra game for enjoyment. We are definitely gonna hunt for ale. What do you mean? What do you mean? We are not giving up on ale. Not on this playthrough. Let's see. Give me your best. See, I can skip it, but why would you?
Good luck.
Time to shoot for ale. I have 2 lives. And you get to experience ale. When I was a kid, I was very confused by this level. And now that I'm not a kid, I'm still confused. Honestly, I'm still just as confused as then. Like, what were people thinking when they made this? I mean, okay, sure, you can just say that they were thinking of ale when they made this, and you would probably be absolutely correct. Like, think about it. I mean, it makes sense. It does make sense. I am literally a natural at this, look at that. I remember dying on this level quite a bit. Cause you have like minimal shields, but high armor, so like if you get like collision hit, then it does a lot of damage. As you heard, this is a completely optional side minigame at the end of episode 1. But you... Ow! You can't possibly skip ale. Ow. Okay, I am getting a little reckless. Give me your best Zinglon ale. Yes, please. Okay, now that we have started it, we have to do our best. Trust me, this is extremely essential. If you're more honest about it, it's really not, but we're gonna play it anyway. Ale! Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ah, I got too greedy. Wait, I still have lives. Whoa. I thought I'm dead. Okay, if I have that many lives, we are gonna be here for a while. Can we reach 85,000? Is TYRIAN really just an excuse to collect ale? Now that's a good question. Probably not. Ah. Do I get to keep my ale score after the ale minigame? I have no idea. Kinda makes you hope that I do. You know, this actually makes me wonder if there are ale speedrunners in TYRIAN. Is that a thing? Where we said, this song I like. It has its very own vibe. I mean, we're literally collecting beer. The beer of the universe. Created by Zinglon the Almighty Ale. We'll be here for a while. I'm thinking. Oh, I actually. Whoa, I have an extra ship. That was worth it. Yes, please. Don't get too cocky though. But I do like the extra damage. Oh my god, is that a boss fight? Whoa. Ale boss! Shoot! Okay, I did not die. Was close, but... It hit me once and I lost the thing. That sucks. If I knew how to use the bomb, I would use it. Oh, okay, I got my cool ship back. Let's go. Fermi says that's enough beer to put someone to sleep at least once, but probably at least 5 times, honestly. We are trying to recover the ale of the universe. All beer in existence. I don't know what you would do with so much beer other than just resell it, but... I swear, people who are like coming in now and they'll look at this and they're like, what the hell is this game? And you would be right, we are collecting ale. We beat the first episode, apparently. Ow! Yeah. And this is some kind of score attack game in between. But now I wanna go how far we can get with our, well, AL score. Ow. On the cool ship back though. Ah! You know, the funny thing about this, back in 1995, they didn't add this to waste your time, they did it because they thought it would be funny. There is something so pure about that. We are not here to collect 900,000 rat tails. Hermes says, this level gives Oktoberfest vibes. That's good, because that's what it should have. I have a feeling that Germans love this level. You need at least one German to confirm this. They're actually doing reasonably well. The creator comment said they have an 85,000 score on this. And we're almost there, kind of. Ale.
Enemies ahead.
The wildest thing about this is that back when I was a kid, I really had no idea what's going on other than that I'm collecting beer for some reason. And that actually has not changed. Some things don't change. But yeah, they added this mode because it was funny. Ow! Damn it. Bruh. Okay, can we get to 85,000? Honestly, it doesn't matter. I don't know if you keep the score at the end or not. They did say they added this just for fun. So now we're curious just how far can we get. In a strange sense, this is actually closer to bullet hell than your actual TYRIAN game. One could argue that this is purely skill based. Okay, can I get an armor? Yes, nice. I got lucky with that. Oh no, I did not get lucky with that. Give me the AL, thank you. I'm doing reasonably okay. But this is my last life. I also never figured out how to use the bombs, so we're not using them. Yes, please. I'm doing pretty well. I just have to not throw. I almost threw. have to take that down. Okay. Nice. Aha. Oh, we got the big ship. Let's go. No, 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 no! I got cornered. Whenever I get the big ship, I think I'm doing more damage than I am, and I immediately die. Okay, if we outlive this boss, then we get the score that it said. But if we die here, then we are just gonna be like, wow, I died here. I just have to dodge these things. I just have to dodge these things, don't get hit by the boss. Oh my god. Just don't get hit by the boss. Don't get hit by it. No! Oh well. So it is. Yeah, we're skipping it. Okay, secret hint 113. Asteroid levels. The rock faces conceal 2 bonus levels. Okay. zhunGamer. Ta-da! Number 1. Yo, episode 2! You know, we may as well. We may as well. Mission briefing flux, something something. Oh, this is Javi. Gang Core Security Chief, Javi says. We have been monitoring some unusual freighter shipments between the derelict planet of Giges and the capital planet of Torm. Both planets are marked on your navigation screen. Insight into these shipments may give us a clue to the whereabouts of Microsoft's base of operations. First set course for Torm and investigate, and return to Deliani to report your findings and await further instructions. You will be given a Gang Core Hawk to fly for this mission. Greater weapon clearance priority, good stuff. Some warnings about Torm, there are dragons there. Yes, dragons. Actual literal freaking dragons, dude. These 3 dragons enjoy feeding on metal and beryllium ore of which your ship is built. So once awakened, they will munch you right out of the sky. The best weapon against them is a fire or flame-based weapon. Also beware of space pirates who have made a number of secret bases there and can strike without warning. Their ships are usually camouflaged in shades of green and can be difficult to spot among storms, thick jungles. I see. I do not have money for anything. I am not using anything that uses fire. Well then, I guess we're not changing anything about this setup. Storm. Oh, are you the blue dragons? Hi again, hey Caporte. We are still playing TYRIAN. Honestly, this was my plan all along. The chicken muffin was nice. Chicken muffin. Do I know what that is? Have you posted any pictures in the Discord? We have to look at it. I posted pictures of the food that we made, but I did not actually specify what it is. If that was a main weapon power-up, then I'm really sad. Not yet. I am excited to look at it once it's there, because it sounds really good. Although for some reason, whenever you make something, it looks and sounds and is probably extra delicious. It's some sort of secret, honestly. I guess that's what it's like to be the pigeon chef. One day the pigeon chef streams will return, I know. This cat projector says, my favorite capybara is playing my childhood game Epic Pig. You have good taste if this is your childhood game, cause this game is awesome. I was also, well, quite young at the time, honestly, when I first played this. I feel like it's been 24 years at least. It's really good though, I love this game. By the way, hey, this cat. I have the volume set up in such a way that you would hear more the music than the sound effects. So if you don't hear the music well enough, then make sure to know that the sound effects are still loud. I am trying to have it in such a way that you can hear the music well, because the music of this game is just so good. It's entirely because of Alexander Brandon. He is a freaking legend and I don't know how he does it. Honestly, it was quite a surprise for me to find out that when people are like, oh yeah, this person, I don't know, Alexander Brandon made this music, they actually mean that there is this one guy somewhere in the world. What difficulty is this in? I have it on normal, but only because it, like, I wanted it to be on hard. Okay, I wanted it to be on hard, but the first level had this weird light vision thing going on. You know, it had like a cone of sight, and I was like, but I wanna see the map. So I'm playing on normal. I hope that's fine, because well, we have actually died before, you know? So I was about to say it might look easy, but on the other hand, we actually have died! See, I almost died right there. Dude, we need more armor. Give me armor, please. So yeah, we are on normal and we are almost dead. So give me armor. No, I didn't pick it up. I like how the game tells you that you're near death. Armor, yes please, thank you.
Large enemy approaching.
I know this thing likes to hug me. Very nice. See, we almost died, so like maybe it's better that we're not on hard. I kind of vaguely remember that there's multiple extra difficulties after hard, but I don't remember how to unlock them, so we're also not doing those. But we read some of the text, but at the start we did not read all of the text. But now we are getting, I don't know, actual text instead of advertisements about space mustard generating machines. I'm not kidding, by the way. Dogan says, well, looks like you have gotten yourself into too much trouble as usual. Form is no place to be investigating microsolar shipments. Perhaps the reason you have been tracked this far is because there was a homing device planted on your ship's undercarriage. Pretty high signal one too. Don't worry, I removed it, but whoever has been sending you on these missions sounds like they have no idea what's going on. Microsolar's activities are centered around Savara and the Stargate. I would say you have been sent here on a wild goose chase. Have a word with that Yavi Onkala you mentioned. Ask for answers. Yavi says, I see you have investigated Thorn without success. There has to be something there. Homing device? I know nothing about that, but I will run an investigation. We can't have people trying to murder our agents. Now I have been receiving reports from the Ixmkan sector that something unusual is going on there. The next mission will be to fly there and investigate. Please select anything you like from our supply stocks. I hope I get something I like. We were on this mission of rebels from the Mendivian Sea sector near Ixmukane. These are human pirates who are aiding the Hazudra forces there, led by a faction leader named Raid. Be careful in there or they will destroy you, thinking you are a Microsoft scout. Microsoft is attempting to gain control of the Hazula territory there, thus the rebel forces. But they will make no exceptions when it comes to an intruder. I have no idea what's going on. But it's all good. We don't have to know. We just have to shoot literally everything that comes our way. Okay, so this is maxed out. I don't think I need... No, that's not better. You know, that might be better. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, Sonic Wave, can't... Yo, more shield though. More shield though. And now I can't buy the... What was it? The Protron. The maxed out... Though I actually can. I wonder if this is better than a Pulse Cannon. Is it? No, no, we'll see. We'll try it and see. Okay, we're going to Gigas. Ah! Usually if it's costly, it's worth buying it. But what's also worth it is if I'm smart and I put this in the Sonic Wave and then I get that upgrade from the freaking level. The more you know. I think that's worth, yes. Yeah, buying it does seem like it was a good idea. This thing is shooting everything all at once and doing major damage. I think we did the right call here. With the free upgrades, you can gain some money. Yeah, that's exactly why we undid an upgrade and then got the upgrade here. I feel like this is working. That's what you wanna see. It's like significant money with the free upgrades, like actually super freaking significant money. Yo Zune, hey Stoj, what's up? We are playing one of the best games of all time. Which apparently if you are at least 27 years old, you probably know about it and have played it on DOS and it... Oh no, wait, I guess I'm not gonna get that data, whatever I guess. That's unfortunate though. Being good, thank you, and you? I'm doing pretty fine. We made some really good food today. And that's always good to have. I kinda hope that data was not important. More of a boomer shooter back in the day? Well, I did also play Shadow Warrior and Duke Nukem 3D. This is also just another game I played, not just those. If that makes sense. I do know both of them though, we did play it. I'm pretty sure we did also have Wolfenstein 3D, but I don't remember playing that much. Yo, secret level! Nice! Stutz says, I love Doom and Wolfenstein and Quake. Good choices. I have vague memories of playing Doom. I think we played more of a game called Doom 2D, which is not the same as Doom. I think Doom 2D was some random game made by some Russian people. And it was generally working, except when it would run into this bug where your HP would like go down for no reason, and then you had to reinstall the game for some reason. I have no idea why it did that, by the way. Okay, I think buying this weapon was a good idea because it's doing stupid amounts of damage. What the heck are you? Oh jeez, ow. Oh, this is doing big damage, what the heck? Warping to secret level and we only have one data set. This guy says, your life is for fate, human. We know of your plans to sweep the TYRIAN sector and destroy all life. We are going to attack your fleet and obliterate your merciless ships until you are no longer a threat to us. Your only hope of escape is to call off the attack. Now, I will enjoy your destruction. Sure. Yo, I can get a bigger ship. I got all these upgrades. I get a bigger shield. And I have everything I need. Okay, we're doing really good actually. I'm going to unknown. This cat says, I have played a lot of Duke Nukem 3D on DOS before. Now I'm playing DN 3D. Duke Nukem 3D Alien Armageddon mod in the modern days. Ooh. I actually didn't know there's a mod. I only know that there was an Atomic edition, but I think they removed multiplayer, but they added a 4th episode, but they removed something. I don't know, it's confusing. This is one of my favorite songs in this game. Jam War, it says. I'm just gonna try to shoot things and hope for the best. Oh, they're coming from behind. Big money. I have to close in with this weapon because it has a large spread, but it does really good damage. Oh, that's a lot of monies. Oh jeez. It's not worth dying for it, but it was big monies. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Nice. Ah! This guy says Alien Armageddon mod runs on 32-bit Windows build of Duke Nukem called eDuke32. Can you run those these days without a specific emulator for a 32-bit Windows? Because these days they are really trying to make sure that you're using everything on a 64-bit thing. So I actually don't know how much effort it is to get that running. Danger, okay. I don't remember this level either, honestly. I'm finding all these secret levels that I had no idea they exist. That was a little horse, but... so it is. Stodge loves the nya. Good nya? Okay. As long as you're satisfied. I actually don't know which one was better of the two. Did we beat it? It's at the end of the level. Yay, we did it! This guy says, I think, but I forgot that eDuke32 also has a 64-bit build in case Windows doesn't support any 32-bit x86 softwares. That's getting increasingly more common these days. Which is why I asked. I think they have been trying to like stop support of 32-bit things. I got so much money from this. Whoa, Zika flamethrower! Is that better? I know it does stupid damage. What do I want it to? Should I just get this? Why do I have to make decisions? Dun dun dun. I can't reserve the zoom out. Okay, I need to scroll up in chat, and when I do that, it's collapsing like this. So it says there's a super secret Doom level that can only be accessed in the PS1 version of Doom, and it's called Club Doom. What the heck? And so it says the first Doom game is better, but both are great games. I used to play more Quake than Doom, I think. Wait, I need to... Okay, it's working. This guy says, Zika flamethrower is kinda strong, but it's short range as you can see. Yeah, with that price, it looks really good. It probably does like stupid amounts of damage. But should I sacrifice... I can't even get them like that. I'm not giving that up. This is a really tricky question. I might... Okay, fine. Fine, we're taking the Zika thingy. We're taking it, and then we hope it's good. Wow. Bonus! Let's see how it goes. Kind of feel like maybe that range is a little lower than I want. Also, these things are killing me anyway. Wow. That did not go well. I might keep these after all. Let's see. So, tropical cherry thingy, Brontical something something. And did I keep everything else? Okay, let's look at it. This level is funny. But I do see that all the ships are coming from behind for some reason. Why is the music of this game so good? Why is Alexander Brandon so good at music? What is the secret? Does anyone know? Seriously though, I mentioned this like an hour and a half ago. But we used to listen to a whole bunch of music during Tatrio streams, and there were times when I was looking for more music to add to the playlist, and I'm like, I pressed the random button in a playlist full of mod archive tracks from like 1995 or whatever. I look for new music, and I find this really banger of a song, you know? And I'm like, oh, who made this? And it says it was made by Chromatic Dragon. And I'm like, okay, who the heck is Chromatic Dragon? And I find out that Chromatic... Oh! Taurus Hehe, thank you for the follow. TYRIAN Enjoyers. I love TYRIAN, you are in the right place. But to be fair, I'm not exactly a speedrunner, so I don't know how often this game would return in general, but... I do love it a lot. And you know what else I love? Alexander Brandon, he made the music of this game, and as I was saying, so there was this thing, so I find this song by Chromatic Dragon, that was the name, and I'm like, okay, who is Chromatic Dragon? And I find out that, so I look around and find that, that's a big increasing generator, oh my goodness, can I get this somehow? The cat! I am willing to sacrifice so much to become a carrot, dude. I am gonna be a carrot with the biggest freaking generator you've ever seen in your entire life. Hell yes. We are not giving up on the carrot. Super carrot or bust? It's really that simple. But yeah, so Chromatic Dragons. So I look around and find this other song that's really cool, and it says, "Who made this?" And I'm like, so who made this? And the song says, oh, it was made by Siren. And I'm like, who is Siren? And it's like, oh, it's the same guy as Sandman. Okay, who is Sandman? I find out that Sandman, Siren, and Chromatic Dragon, every single one of this person is actually the Alexander Brandon, the guy who made the music of this game. And I'm like, what do you mean? The best songs of all time from 1995 to 1998 were all made by one guy, and it's called Alexander Brandon. How could this happen? That's what I found out. Mistakes. Oh, was I supposed to read data? There's no data. Okay, sure, we're just gonna go at it. And I am a carrot. Yes, please. Oh jeez. Ah! These things do a lot of damage. Was I supposed to take the Zika flamethrower against these guys? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I should have, yeah. Oh well. But at least I do have the super carrot. You can't just leave the super carrot behind. You have to make your ship be a carrot. Why? I don't know. But we are doing it. I actually don't know if it's meta. Oh, that's a lot of attacks. Let's see, data says, I am Raid, head of the Rebel Mandivian and Anti-Microsoul League. We do not know why you have attacked, but I would like an explanation. What? We are not the ones planning an attack against the sector for total domination. This Microsoul stationed in Savara and ready to launch within the next 10 days. You have been tricked. Apparently you were deceived by Javi, who is a Hazudra trader. He was stolen at birth and placed under holographic mind control by Microsoft. The most we have been able to uncover about him is that he is apparently an infiltrator into Gang Core Tech Alliance. Oh wow, we got scammed. You must return to Delian and stop him. He's probably the means for Microsoft to overthrow Gang Core. Quickly, restock your ship and head for Deliani before Javi has another chance to signal Microsoft for the start of the attack. You may be able to reach them before they form a strategic defense. And I guess that explains why they were like, wow, you have a signal emitter on your ship? I know nothing about this, especially I don't know that I installed it 2 seconds ago, Kappa. That's practically what happened. Let's see, 9. Okay, so I am now... Yes, please. I am now a carrot. And we are using really amazing tech at this point. But yeah, Alexander Brandon. And his music is literally right there, actually. Like, it's literally right there on the mod archive, and people can just use it. I mean, listen to it, download it, even look into it. Carrot. Yes, it is. Stoich says, you know 9 Inch Nails band lead singer did that soundtrack for Quake? I had absolutely no idea actually. Trent Reznor is the one still going and 3 others. Isn't 9 Inch Nails basically a one-man band? Nope. Maybe. I don't think I've ever listened to anything from 9 Inch Nails. Sojin, that's where the AL was, but this time it's not about AL, this time we're actually doing things. Oh man, I love this music. One of the best. I still can't seem to kill these balls. Kind of unfortunate. On a completely unrelated tangent, did you hear that Spaceballs 2 is coming out? It's gonna be a new movie made like 50 years after the previous one, apparently by the same director guy as who made the first one. Apparently some people are just literally immortal and they can do things like that. This cat says, did you know Alexander Brandon also co-made music for Bejeweled 3 along with Scaven 252? Honestly, I'm not that surprised now that you say it. I didn't know, but I could have known. And I shouldn't be surprised by the Scaven inclusion either. He was the... Ow! The other big... Wait, why am I trying to shoot the balls when apparently the ships on the side are... It is the carrot ship. I did my best to get it. You have to be a carrot in this game. If you have the option, why would you not take it? Makes perfect sense to me. Can't seem to kill these guys. Apparently it doesn't matter if I'm shooting the balls or the ships. I can't really kill either of them. I remember being able to destroy these. I don't know what's going on. Dun, 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 dun. I do also have some Skaven music on this PC somewhere, but I can't actually remember any specific Skaven music for some reason. I would have to check in Fubar. I should look at the music for Bejeweled 3 if Alexander Brandon made it. Cooper says there are some albums where 9 Inch Nails recorded every music. Nice. Oh my god. Warning. Trajectory heading intercepts hydroponic plants surrounding Station Griffon. The hydroponic laboratories are not as heavily guarded and may allow easy access into the station. 2 routes are available through the defenses. The first is on the outer rim of the station and will allow for room for ships to attack. Second is unfortunately heavily guarded by automatic missiles turrets, Jovi says, I see you have discovered the truth. I was going to use you as a scout for the fleet before I had your brain scanned for knowledge of gravitium. Well, no matter, you have served your purpose. Our scientists have uncovered this secret and installed new engines into our fleet ships, giving them far more power to distribute to the weapon banks. The invasion will begin soon and you will have only a few precious days left before we execute you. You are being sent by tractor beam to the impound station at Griffon, little known and desolate edge of the sector where you will be unable to help your friends in the asteroid city. Enjoy your last hours, Trent. I think we got scammed. I am most definitely a carrot. Oh man, I can't get this up to be good. I barely have any money. What the heck happened this last level? Botany A or Botany B? I actually do not know which one's better or worse. Okay, seriously, what is Botany B like? Blah 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 blah. Wait, what's the difference? I think I like the other one more. Yeah, I think I like the other one more. We're just gonna go to Botany A. I have no idea what the difference is. Bees where the mentioned automatic turrets are. Yeah, but I think it's better to shoot down ships. I think they give more money, maybe? I don't know. This has the better music, we're gonna come here. Banger tracks. I started talking about a complete and separate tangent earlier that I never finished now that I think about it. So like back in the day, you would have a game like this and it would say music made by Alexander Brandon. And back when I was like, I don't know, 13 years old, I had the wrong idea. I was like, oh my god, these people are really good at this. There's no way I could ever get as good as them at anything because there are this person who is so good at this thing. And I wonder how they did it. Same happened with Cave Story, by the way, where the guy, the studio Pixel, he wrote the game, made the pixel art, made the music, wrote the story, wrote everything, honestly. Everything was his design. I was like, oh my god, apparently there are these polyhistor people who are just really good at everything. And that's it, like... But that's the wrong way to think about it. If there is a person who can do all of these things, then technically and theoretically, you yourself could learn all of these things. I could be a master of pixel art, although I don't think it's ever gonna happen. Yeah, hey, Shadow. We are playing one of the best games of all time, made by one of the best musicians of all time, Alexander Brandon. Trust me, it is good. Oh wow, this is getting tough. Meow. So the moral of the story is that you had Alexander Brandon make the music. And it wasn't like, oh, it was made by a team of 10,000 people, you know, like you would have to like, when you would wanna make a song with 9 people and then you would beg for them to tell you, oh, am I using the right note here? Instead of just writing the right music. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, back in the day, they would ask one expert person who is good at music, and then he would sit down, make the music, ship the game, and it would be a god tier, amazing, awesome experience. Like, they don't need to double check every single time. Hey, do I know how to make music? No, he would sit down and make it. So good. This cat says Alexander Brandon also made music for another old Epic Mega Games game, Jazz Jackrabbit 2. I think the first one was someone else. It was someone else, even though I thought that it would be Alexander Brandon, because I really like that banger music from Jazz Jackrabbit 1. Medieval was good, but I'm thinking of Tube Electric. I think Tube Electric had a remix in Jazz Jackrabbit 2, but I kind of prefer the original. Tube Electric was so good. Data. Reference, the not so great Griffon explosion. While under the leadership of General Zinglon, station commander at Griffon, a group of scientists excavated what is now called planet Gigas, after the late doctor of metacology Gigas Fieldren. This is believed they excavated a number of artifacts and devices which were then transferred to the secret research station Griffon. Full details were never released, but it is known that Gigas was conducting some unorthodox research into the abnormal metaphysics energy involved in the firing of a secret weapon nicknamed the Zika Flamethrower. We did not buy the Zika Flamethrower. He apparently removed the outer casing of the device. This mistake cost him his life and the lives of over 12,000 crew members serving in that section of the station at the time. Wow, that's a lot of people. Sections of the station are still missing. Since it was deemed too expensive and inefficient to repair the damaged sections, then build newer, better designed sections. Incidentally, General Zinglin is believed to have been demonstrating a new matter transporter at the time of the explosion, but never arrived at his destination. A surge of energy occurred as the fusion generator near the research section exploded. The transporter was linked to that generator since it required additional power to function than was available with standard reactors. At the same time, billions of people reported seeing an image remarkably like his on their vidscreens. This in turn produced a fanatical faction of divine seekers frustrated with their attempts to convince people that circular shapes should be worshipped as gods. I don't know what I'm reading. They called themselves the Court of Zinglon and now work in secret to bring Zinglon, Master of All, Master of Ale, Master of All, back from whatever dimension his molecules were scattered to. See Tunnel World Zika Weapons Research Station Griffon Zika Flamethrower. Okay. Vikramos says, "Who do you think you are, you insignificant scum? Do you know what lies in store for you here? The entire Griffon fleet is mobilized and ready to attack. Only one pirate has ever made it past our defenses. We killed him 1 month later." Okay, sure, guys. Sure, whatever. But yeah, Just Jack Rabbit 2 was also a banger. I really love the Tube Electric track, but honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anyone who does not. Tube Electric was so good. I think it was like the best song in the game, honestly. I used to play all these games, and they were all great. Okay, so I am still a carrot. Still have the Proteon fee. Okay, that we can actually bring. The Zika Flamethrower that they were talking about. But is this better? I am not convinced. I am not sure what to do next. Should I take this? What do I have here? I've been using this for so long. I think we're just going to Griffon. The Griffon fleet cannot stop us. Our weapons are too good and my ship is a carrot. There's no hope. Ow. I wanted to play this game for so long and we're finally doing it. I wonder if we will encounter another weird number of enemies and whatnot that gets us killed in the same level for 3 times. It has happened. We are playing on normal, but we did end up getting stuck on a level for like 3 tries in a row. Despite the collision from the back. Oh, jeez, that was my shield, all of it. Ow! I don't think they were kidding about those fleets. Sheesh, guys, no.
Large enemy approaching.
Oh, what the heck are you? Nice! Apparently I was fighting a griffon on griffon, imagine. First half of the sector wants you dead only because of what you know. Then you seek help only to be suckered into a scheme by them to wipe out the other half of the sector. Third, when you learn their plans, you're sent to prison. Now that you have blasted your way to freedom, just how free are you? There is an invasion at hand. It looks like you're the only one who can stop it. Otherwise, there won't be any place left to hide. Your total score is number Secret Hint 223, Asteroid 2. Several of the tanks in this level are worth more if you wait a while before destroying them. You can get extra power-ups this way. Yo, that's good to know. Look at that, I keep winning. How many episodes are there? I know that there was like 3 back before TYRIAN 2000. I think there was an episode 4 and 5 I did. See archive data. Reference Stargates. Summary Stargates are big distortions in space. There's one here in episode 3. Enjoy your stay. Stargates are believed to be some sort of rift created by a massive black hole. While this theory holds up among science fiction writers, the actual phenomenon behind the Stargate is unknown. It has been suggested that these are portions of space created in the Big Bang which formed the universe. It's believed that time is the 4th dimension, so therefore it may have quantity and react in the same way as other phenomena. The Stargate in our quadrant appears to either distort time or space, perhaps both. The few ships that have explored the Stargate and returned reported massive changes in location. So massive are these apparent changes that no recognizable constellations have ever been found in any direction from the captains who have passed through. Therefore, there is either a tremendous shift in location or time to produce such unexpected results. No ship so far has spent enough time through the Stargate to determine what the actual result is. This problem is compounded by the fact that independent ship captains have reported arriving in different locations, suggesting that the Stargate's destination is not fixed. It has been suggested that if you travel through the Stargate, reverse course back immediately and head back. I have a feeling we're going to go through it eventually. Here is some information about the super carrot in the meantime. The Super Carrot Food Ship 9 is one of the most advanced edible fighters ever produced. You can't go wrong with a food ship. Food ships are usually complemented by either the hot dog mustard spread technology or the dreaded Super Banana Bombs. Super Banana Bombs? Is this a reference to worms? This cat says 1.0 full game had 3 episodes and 2.0 version added the 4th episode and TYRIAN 2000 added a slightly shorter 5th episode. Aha! It was only 3 at the first time. I vaguely remember there being 3, but eventually there was more. The more the merrier. Oh, we actually beat episode 2 now. We're going to episode 3. Actually, with that in mind, what I'm gonna do is grab some tea because it's an ad break. I'll be right back. The tea is taking slightly more time than I thought, but I'm working on it. I don't know if you hear it being brewed. It's on like 80 Celsius. Well, I remember that big hammer thing. I died to it like a bunch of times. I don't know why. Like, it's fairly stationary. Data. Did you hear the meow? All meows are fully organic. Oh jeez, ow. I am shooting so many things. Capybara cat! I call it the meowbara, but technically the truth. Powered by tea. Okay, I am back for real, so we can now play properly. I don't know which configuration of the Sonic Wave is working better. I would say neither. Yo, data. Nice. Oh. Yo, rare weapon power up. That's a lot of money actually. It's a crazy amount of money acquired. Jump. Let's see, Asteroid Straight says, we have finally been able to get through. Javi was jamming our transmissions for some time. I grieve for the loss of your parents, Trent. I learned of their death only few hours ago. And at that same time, I read of your imprisonment by Javi, damn. It is up to you to help us stop the Microsoft fleet from using the Gravitium. You must fly to the Microsoft base planet of Ixmkane and give us information on fleet strength before we can marshal our forces. How many ships, weapons, defensive capabilities, everything. Then route the information to us via a link flux. We will be waiting and good luck to you. And this guy says, we have monitored your escape, Hawkins. Won't get far. I have notified the Microsoft patrol nearby that they are on an intercept course to pick you up. Could make it easier for me by waiting where you are, because I have given them orders to destroy you if you show resistance. I don't care. We are gonna get out of here anyway. Okay, so we are moving this over to 23. Do I upgrade anything? This is maxed, this is maxed, this is maxed. This is a downgrade, and this is also a downgrade. Sure, let's just go forward to Ixmkane. But that thing did not die from being shot at. That's kind of unfortunate. Is it because I didn't take the lightning cannon? We'll see. Dude, these things have a lot of health, what the heck? Nice. Dude, these things are not dying to the shots. That's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Okay, maybe this thing. Nice. Oh wow, there's two of them. Nice. No, I didn't pick up the grape. It's actually a lot of grapes. Okay, we have data at least. Yong. This guy says, lightning cannon on max power drains generator power a lot, even with a big generator. Damn. I do have the big generator, but to be fair, I would not have the money for the lightning cannon. The reason why I swapped away from the lightning cannon is because the other weapon was doing more damage. Do more data. Large mass. Okay, sure. Oh, that is a large mass. It has a lot of yeah. Okay, I did not get smashed, but it tried. Haha! Got him. Dude, I have all this data. What the save? Vikromot says, So, you think you can outsmart a corporation whose size you cannot even possibly imagine? You are the biggest fool I have ever seen. You have not seen my guns. Turn back now while you still have the chance. You'll never find the fleet's secret base. Now I know there's a secret base. And soon we will emerge and crush you into pulp if you remain here. Leave now. Okay, sure, bud. The raid says, Trent, flee to Stargate sector immediately. Have detected a large squadron of... Oh wow. I think they got destroyed. Data says, Mega sound chair. Sensors on your ship back up the minute disturbances caused by sound waves acting on the very fine particle streams in space. The amplify and filter. They identify distortions, which are then sent to your Mega sound chair for playback. This is a consumer product which has been found to alleviate stress and panic in untrained pilots who began invading space with their own star yachts a number of years ago. What is this text? It was found that when placed into silence, people would turn to music to alleviate the dread and subsequent insanity caused by being alone in space and unable to hear anything. This remedy was insufficient, however, since the music had several adverse side effects. It didn't make sense to the mind when you're watching meteors and other objects hurtling by. Consumers couldn't hear messages broadcast to them, and people would get so wrapped out with the music they'd relax and wouldn't watch where they were going. Wow, ouch, that's a problem. This was an especially bad problem in the time before automatic guidance and proximity warning systems were refined. Wow, they did not think of that ahead of time. So they decided to amplify what little sound was out there and solve the problem of the unending silence panic before there were no more Starjacks to go around. So that's why we hear sounds in space. This cat says, random irrelevant lore dropping basically. It really is. It's fine though. You might not have been here at the time, but back when I was a kid, oh my, that weapon sucks. So back when I was a kid, I could not read any of this. Like, I could technically see that it's text, but I could not understand it. I did not speak English at the time. I was playing this game without being able to read. It was great. That's a rare weapon power up, but it's already maxed out, so can we do something about that? I'm going to cheat mildly and remove a level so that we can upgrade a level. Sounds about right, doesn't it? Oh! Oh, Discat says, I understand the suffering of being Magyar like I am. Oh. I didn't know you're Hungarian, but now I know. Ah. That actually brings me to a question that you would not foresee. Have you ever played Imperium Galactica? Either 1 or 2, honestly doesn't matter, either of them works. Because there was this company, I forgot their name. What was it? Something reality something. If Soup was here, he would know. Oh, wait a second. Is that a new weapon? You got the soul of Zinglon. What the heck is the soul of Zinglon? What the heck is that? Rare weapon power up? Am I You haven't played that? It used to be a space strategy. A space strategy game. Digital reality, thank you. Soup knows. Need to let go, then press fire for the special weapons. Oh! Wow, I almost died. What the heck? I actually died, never mind. What do you mean exiting? I am not going anywhere. I am reloading. Apparently we are removing 2 levels of the Sonic Wave. The more you know. I actually did not know that. Thanks for letting me know. You can get so much free money by removing one level of the Sonic thingy, assuming that I can actually kill these instead of just dying to them. Although my armor says no. Another thingy. Oh wow, that's good. Pretty red, but it's better than the other one. Now we're back. Yeah, so Imperium Galactica was a Hungarian developed game actually, so we were playing it in Hungarian and we had a Hungarian guide to play it with, and I don't even know what I was doing in that game, but I think we got really close to the end, maybe? As I remember anyway. This cat says, I did not know that. I always played English games. We mostly played English games, but this was an exception because... Dude, I am not good at this level. I kinda wanna reach the end, so we're gonna try again. Should have used the flare, probably. It was a really cool game, but I have a feeling that somehow I was better at playing it when I was 7 than I would be now, and I can't really explain why. Rip Flare special weapon? Yeah, I'm a little sad about that. That was a really good one. I got the Ice Beam. Flare was better. Although it's okay either way. Oh, there we go. See. It's red. Has been freezes enemies so they temporarily cannot shoot. Okay, I'm better off with the flare. I am all about 100% offense. Especially in these games. Look at that. Okay, this time we are going to pay attention and not get shot. I'm just going to ignore some of these crystals even though I need the big money. Ow. See, that's why. That's exactly why we're kind of ignoring it. Oh wow. That was close. Yo, that is good. Oh jeez. This is going to be pretty wild to look at over time, but oh well. The more you know. We do need the extra damage. Ah! Nope. No dying. No dying allowed in this household. Ow. No! Okay, I think we are gonna be fine with this. I mean, we got big money. Let's see, Protron, Sonic Wave, we actually have crazy amounts of money. I legit can't even spend it anymore, we have that much money. And we have Flare, so it's all good. What is this? This is the Stargate. Okay, so we are actually going to the Stargate to do some time travel shenanigans. So I think everything is dying around me.
Data acquired.
Wow. So on a random note, I have a feeling that at some point I will play Jets and Guns for very similar reasons as playing this game, which is that the music is really good. Oh, secret level, nice. Although with Jets and Guns, I always have to think about, I wish they had the old version of Jets and Guns on Steam, because they only have Jets and Guns Gold, you know? And the problem is that the original one, like Jets and Guns, not the gold version, was actually better. It had less levels, and that made it better, which is honestly crazy. You would think, wait a second, Jets and Guns has more levels. Why would it be worse than the original Jets and Guns? And like, they totally messed up the order of the levels and the progression, and the new levels are like extremely difficult for no particular reason. And so whenever I'm like, okay, I should play some Jets and Guns, I also am like, man, I have to put up with Jets and Guns Gold being so much worse than the original. So I end up never playing it. It's kind of sad because the music is a total banger. But I wish I still had the old version of Jets and Guns, which was like, oh, actually fun. Not the whatever they did with Jets and Guns Gold. There's always enemies spawning behind you, but it does not have an indication that they are spawning behind you. And then when you get hit, you almost immediately die. Oh my gosh, that lightning. Okay, the flare is OP as heck. You're going to the secret level. Let's see. This is yet again the sound mega chair. Okay, we have actually read this from start to finish. Enemy's transmission says, the perils of space fruit. What in the universe is all this fruit doing flying around in outer space? Has long been the practice of ship captains to destroy other ships and collect their protected food stores as a trophy. Since most other matter is generally incinerated, so why do we do it? What makes some sentient life so insensible to pain and suffering that we think picking up our victims' last meal is some sort of great feat of skill? It may seem humorous to you, gentle readers, to see flying mugs of ale, spinning oranges, and hurtling strawberries. I see the remains of the dead, the unfortunate souls whose lives were lost without the benefit of scarfing down that last bit of replicated food. I beseech thee, gentle reader, to think twice before reveling in such victory. Nah, dude, I'm just taking the money. Where will this madness end? Trade values measured in fruit to replace coins and gems? Perhaps someone will develop weapons of mass food destruction, allowing you to hurdle foodstuffs at unwary victims. No, this cannot be allowed to happen. Pray to Zinglon that he will free us from this wild threat. Paid for by the benevolent members of the Church of Zinglon. I feel like I got spammed. This actually reminds me, I should tell you about this just so that, I don't know, you hear about this. So like, I was getting some ads on YouTube, you know, which is like completely normal if you don't pay them money, as you would assume that it would happen, right? But what they didn't tell you is that I was getting these ridiculous ads on YouTube. It was telling me all about how I am being called by my guardian angel, and I will be told the name, and then I can like call my guardian angel, and then my guardian angel will listen to me. And like, guys, I can clearly tell this is a ChatGPT wrapper. Why am I even getting this? It was kind of wild. I was like, wow, new generations of scams. And the wildest thing about AI is that there was this guy who used to be like, you can learn how to read a book. You can read how to read a book by just putting your hand on the book instead of actually reading it. And I have questions about that, but more importantly, Saddle Pop. My little Saddle Pop. Wait, that's not how it goes. I don't remember how it goes, man. Anyway, Saddle Pop, hello, welcome Raiders. My name is zhunGamer. We are zhunGaming. It is not Tetrio today. We are playing TYRIAN, which is one of the best games of all time. But whenever I alt tab out, I have to put it in out of full screen mode, which is why you see this tiny thing here. But trust me, it's gonna work. It has kick-ass music. Did you reach U rank? Wait a second, you have been U rank for almost longer than I have been at this point. You know what I have though? I have Yuzu T. I am powered by T. So how was it? How was Tetrio? Is season 2 fun yet? Questions that we may not know the answer to anytime soon. I do like Yuzu T, that's for sure. For those who are new here and don't know me, I have been U rank in Tetrio for at least 3.5 years at this point. But I'm currently unranked. We are playing this game where I sometimes apparently light the world on fire. But other than that, we're shooting things with space guns, as you would expect from a shoot 'em up. It's great, trust me. Also, the music was made by Alexander Brandon, which makes it awesome. Like, genuinely though. One of the best games of, well, 20 years ago. Is it 20? It's more than, it's 30, right, 30. Almost 30 years ago, yes. Can I shoot this thing? Do I get a secret thingy? I don't know. And he is a carrot. I am indeed a carrot. Oh gosh, I'm dying. I'm a carrot and I'm dying. I was literally standing in the face of a laser beam, dude. Mountain Dew, hello. We are playing one of the best games of all time. It was definitely one of the best games of all time when it came out, but I still love it. It's really good. Although, as always, if a game has good music, there's a great likelihood that I'm gonna love it. It happened with TYRIAN and it happened with Jazz Jackrabbit. Do you guys ever think of the game called Lost Vikings? Oh, I'm not picking that up, that's the first time that I have. Do you ever think of Lost Vikings? It was a game made by the... How did I die? Bruh. I'm not getting better weapons. Wow, sure, okay. So yeah, Lost Vikings. It was made by Blizzard. You know, the same company who made Blackthorn and what else did they make? Oh yeah, StarCraft. Yes, they made StarCraft and Warcraft, you know, and Diablo, that kind of thing. You know what franchise they never brought back in the past 32 years? Lost Vikings. Why? I don't know. Lost Vikings was great. Faithful Bowl of Soup says, I replayed Lost Vikings once a decade. I actually have not, but honestly I should. Like, it's a really good puzzle game. It's a puzzle platformer. You're controlling these 3 Vikings. You're trying to like make them all exit the... Dude, why am I dying to this? So you're trying to exit with these 3 Vikings, and each Viking has a different scale. Like, for example, Olaf, I think it was Olaf, he can raise the shield above his head, and then the other Vikings can jump on the shield, and then there's this other one who can, I don't know, I think he can like crouch or something. And there's a third one. I have some vague memories of who is what, but there were 3 Vikings, that's for sure. And it was a game made by Blizzard Entertainment. Honestly, if they remade that game now, just re-release it as is for probably like €7, and they pretended that instead of Blizzard Entertainment, they would be like Frostbite. No, they can't be called Frostbite. Someone else is using that name. I don't know, Snowstorm Company. Like, just don't just pretend that you're not freaking Blizzard Entertainment. Just be anything else. It doesn't matter. It's like if they released it on a pseudonym and pretended that it's an indie puzzle game, I think they would get big money for it. Like, legit. It was actually a good game. And it would still be a good game. People would love it. They would be like, oh my god, 2D indie puzzle platformer game? I want this. And people would be young enough to like not realize that this is actually a 30-year-old game. Like, I think it would work. It would genuinely work. Also, ad break, damn it. The problem with the ad break isn't even the ads, is that it makes the text scroll out, and now I don't see what Soup said. These guys do big damage. Ow, that is legit a lot of damage. Soup, can you by any chance repeat the thing that you said a moment ago before Seribot was like, here's an ad break? Just so that I don't have to alt tab out, because it always pushes things to the top left corner. It's kind of silly. I know it was something about the Lost Vikings. Am I gonna die here again? Is this thing gonna kill me? Technically, they did re-release it as part of the Blizzard Arcade Collection. Collection, I mean. I didn't know there's a Blizzard Arcade Collection, but it's a great game. I legit think that it would still hold as like an indie puzzle game. Even today. This weapon sucks. What is that? What is that? Range, like, it's not good. This is also not that great, I think. It doesn't have a no. I'm not getting any new weapons to use. I'm sad. Let's see, come on is okay. I'm going to come on is. Of course, they did re-release the Lost Vikings 1, the Lost Vikings 2. Blackthorn, and some Death Rally-like game called Rock and Roll Racing for all platforms. What the heck? Dude, that's actually totally worth it. Like, honestly, just the Lost Viking 1 and 2 would be worth it. Those games are really good. Like, I have memories of those games being absolute bangers, although I also have memories of not being nearly good enough to beat them. Now if I wanted to bother, I would restart this level and then get the rare weapon power up. And then that would be like big money. But I think we haven't been able to buy anything for quite a while. So I'm not really sure if we should do that. Honestly, I'm not sure where I am in terms of time and space in this TYRIAN run at this point. Like they said, once you go through the Stargate area, you end up in a different time and space and location. Can I kill this thing? I don't think so. I also feel like I was never actually smart enough to actually beat the Lost Vikings. Soup, did you ever beat it? Did you ever beat it? I remember seeing the last level, but I don't remember solving the last level. I'm not even sure we actually got to the last level by legitimate means. I feel like we looked up the code for how to start on a later level. Same thing happened with me with Flashback. Like, I'm pretty sure I never got to the final level. I also am not sure I ever beat the final level. I remember seeing the ending, but I don't remember being the one who did it. It's kind of weird, honestly. Makes you wonder, did I ever actually beat that game? Success, I beat the Lost Vikings 1 for sure, but I don't remember the end of 2. Games are tedious after a while. Yeah, I guess it's truly one of those less is more, more is less moments. There's only so many ways that you can manage the same kind of puzzles. That is a nasty opponent. That is a lot of health. Ah! Okay, nice. Got it.
Level completed.
No data, damn. You have no idea what's going on. I am a carrot and I can get a laser gun. Oh jeez. Oh, that's good. That's actually good stuff. Yo, I think we need this. Can I get something else? That's useless. No. Nah. Shield, oh shield, okay. Sup says, back parents insisted on me eating dinner even though I wasn't hungry. Oh, that's unfortunate. I hope the dinner was at least good though, even if you didn't eat a lot of it. For example, we had this pork stew called, well, sertés pörkölt, that's what it's called in Hungarian, and it was really good. I would highly recommend. I'm usually not good at making it, which is why I ended up not making it. I was like, I told my girlfriend that I suck at making this food, you should make it, and then she did, and it was good.
Good luck.
The number one reason to outsource something is that they're better at it. Okay, I do like these lasers, I think. I almost died. Should I be just dodging? Maybe. Starting to think I should just be dodging. I was not paying enough attention. I almost got hit. In fact, I got hit so hard! Ow, 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 ow. still need armor, dude. Okay, there's armor literally everywhere. Let's go. Sertés is bacon! Do you know what perk code is? Oh no, I was reading chat. Dude, that was the... Huh? Okay, I'm reloading it. I thought, to be fair, what else would I get? I am literally maxed out on everything. I guess I maybe not even have to... Okay. That looks good though. If we had the money to do it, guess we can just save on this one then. Fleet. Ah, so Bob said, I ate tofu and roasted duck and it was good. What kind of sauce did you have with it? Like, it sounds like something that would have some kind of sauce, you know, the tofu and the roasted duck, something with it. Maybe I'm... And rice, probably rice. Okay, we're going to the fleet. Was there data to read? No. Okay, I guess we're just going on. So I have lasers now and Zika weapons. I barely am remembering what my ship used to look like at this point. My weapons are so radically different now, and I'm doing these flares. Can I kill this? No. Ow. What? I have to manually fire? Oh boy. Gah. Okay, I guess I'm holding 3 buttons instead. Oh no! I didn't notice I'm standing on top of a ship. Okay, you're right. I have to hold Ctrl and Alt to shoot these. But that's good to know. Thanks for letting me know, because I was like, I'm shooting things, and then they were not shooting the shooty things. Okay, fine. I guess we are going to use the companion feeds by hand. I guess I am just ignoring that kind of ship on the left. So, Supup says, I don't know what the tofu sauce is, but I know my mom uses brown sugar with it. Oh, then it has to be really good though. That much I know. If there's brown sugar in it, then it's gonna taste delicious. Scott says, that weapon works that way deliberately, because if you don't fire those, it charges up a powerful shot. Oh, I see. I'm just gonna like keep pressing it like this. This sounds like a good way to use it. Ah. Dude, I almost died again. What the heck? Ow, 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 ow. Please give me armor. Please give me armor. Okay. Please give me armor somewhere where I can pick it up. Oh jeez. Am I dead? Oh my god. What is happening on this level? Supup says, if you were wondering, I went from 21.8 to 1 game away from 22k to 21.6. So it's like a regular time in Tetra League, up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down, 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 down. That's more like it. Peak Tetra League experience. These always remind me why I stopped playing it. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's all opener into defense. It's gonna work one day. You either learn how to defense or how to opener, and Soda Pop knows how to defend, so it's probably just missing opener and the willingness to kill. Honestly, Tetris, competitive Tetris might be one of the most aggressive games that I've played ever. Even though Season 2 has changed certain things, it has not changed this. One could argue that it made it even more like that. Okay, I think on this level I will try to go for like just surviving, because I'm getting shot at by all these random things and they all kill me. Dude, no! I died again, what the heck? And he says, is there such a thing as a checkpoint in this game when you lose? I have been lurking and haven't been paying any attention. You do restart a level. So like, I have restarted this level like 5 times at this point because I keep dying. I have some reasonably good equipment, so it's not supposed to be a problem. I just feel like I'm messing something up. For example, I'm getting collision attacks, like collisioned to death as we go along. And these shots do a ridiculous amount of damage. Topop says, everyone is so aggressive. What do you mean I have to face against these 3.0 DPS striders back to back to back to back to back? Yeah, that's exactly why I stopped. Because even my stride falls down to 2.3 PPS. Like, I just can't keep up. Just can't keep up. Am I dead? Nice. And he says, me facing a 4.0 piece per second plonker. Are you fighting Yandere again? I keep dying to this thing on the left. This is the 5th time. Says good luck, I might need a little more of that. And he says, now I haven't been playing Tetris since last year. Wow. Didn't you end up fighting me like last time on that back-to-back race thing? I'm pretty sure that was this year. Iska says, you can fly under those foreground ships, but I keep dying to them. Maybe I'm dying to a background ship and then not dying to a foreground ship, which is kind of a strange decision if they do that, but okay. You mean these? Well, that definitely killed me, never mind. Be sure that wasn't 2026, it had to have been. Because I couldn't stream before the new year. Those are the background ships. Ah! No, 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 no! I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Okay. If Mark Firebolt was here, he would say difficult. No, hard to differentiate foreground from background. 4 stars out of 5. Good. Sopa says, okay, the only reason why I still play TL is because I wanna be X. And funny Spike, go brrr. Yeah, I gave up on X. Like, I wanted to be X when it was still top 500, you know? Because top 500 being X rank was like, oh, reasonable. I think I got like top 504, but not 500, and so I was never X, but in a sense, it's all fine, whatever. But like, because I was pretty sure that I can reach top 500, but there's no way I'm reaching top 320. Like, I know what the competition is like to reach X, and I am just not gonna be that fast. Like, no matter what I do, I'm not that fast. But in a sense, it's not a problem. Oh, that's the foreground ship. Ah, and that's the background ship. This is a weird level, I don't like it. I really hope we get out of this soon without dying. No! Don't run into it! Oh my god, I almost died again. This is definitely not the best level of all time. Okay, I'm just gonna like, stand on the side. Hope for the best. At least it gives me a warning. Please tell me this is the end. Oh no, there's a boss. There was a boss. Okay, finally we're out of this level, dude. Yong. Oh my god, that's actually CGI. Supup says, I just beat 2.0 PPS Yandere till X rank. Don't wanna go too fast or I lose my efficiency. That was the end of episode 3? Your ship streams from the incandescent glow of the explosions you have just created in the midst of the Microsoft fleet and hunts down the final escape pod from the mothership just as it punches into hyperspace. It's finally over. People of Deliani are saved. You have stopped the galaxy-wide catastrophe. Congratulations! Shouts Ransom Lock over the comm screen. Our forces were ready to defend the city after your last transmission, but thanks to you, you haven't even suffered a scratch. I will make sure you are richly rewarded for this. Wow, they're like, we did not actually need your help, but thanks anyway, Kappa. Awesome. You smile and flick off the comb, your mouth twisting into a frown. No reward could bring back your parents, whelp, and your best friend, aw. The US saved millions of lives. Why did the people closest to you have to suffer? Still, there's nothing you can do about it, and you vow to make sure that the same thing never happens again. From now on, TYRIAN Sector will be a name synonymous with peace. Your total score is number Secret Hint 323. Episode 3. Play at the hard difficulty level for an extra reward. Okay. I did not play on the hard difficulty level for an extra reward. And I have a feeling it's not gonna be today either. But we had fun. So Puff says, isn't this game basically Star Wars, but it's just ships killing ships? I feel like I'm missing something. You're missing the fact that the music was made by Alexander Brandon, one of the best musicians of all time, and is therefore one of the best games of all time because it has music by Alexander Brandon. Episode 4, An End to Fate. Now, what we have to decide on is how long has that TYRIAN been on? Because I kinda wanna rate him. He is doing community puzzle night. Oh, that means that he's already done with Tetris 99. I think I will continue episode 4 at a later date. Because today has to be a little short, sadly. Sadly. See, where is Fleet? Is this where it goes? Maybe here, yeah. Completed. Sounds about right. Yeah, so I think that's the end for today. Which also means that it is gonna make a return. I do wanna do episode 4 and 5 at some point, and maybe even do hard mode at some point. I'm not sure yet. But it is gonna happen for sure. And he says, meanwhile in Tetris the Grandmaster, play fast and efficient or death. Honestly, I don't even know what you do in TGM, but it is crazy. And he says, I don't know why I still think being able to do 4 PPS no gravity means that players will be able to handle 20G, forcing you to play with 1.4 plus PPS. The secret is that 20G is drastically less permissive. It's like there are certain builds that if you do, then you immediately die. So TGM players have to pay so much more attention to what they are actually doing. They can't get away with everything. Instead, they cannot get away with most things. It's crazy. So yeah, this cat says basically the story is a big space corporations doing a war, so kinda like Star Wars but more economical. Thanks for playing this game, Zone. It was a big surprise seeing this in my notifications. Well, I'm glad you liked it. It is one of the best games of all time, and I hope to play it more. And then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next. I was planning to play another game at some point called Zero Ranger, but it made me do the same missions again with one extra boss on each level. I'm like, there's no way I'm doing this. I can't possibly do the same levels twice in a row again and again, only for like the final section of the game being like, if you fail to do it, then it clears your save file and you have to restart. And it takes 4 hours to get there again. I'm like, there's no way I'm doing this on stream. So that was kind of sad. And he says, less permissive, except the players get to learn something that they don't get to in No Gravity, known as wall finesse. Exactly, actually. I did notice that, but only because of TEC's core attack. I do hope to play other games that were awesome as well. There was a chance of Jazz Jackrabbit 2 actually, and because there's a chance of it, it might happen. I do have it on my PC, I just don't have it set up in OBS. But it would be less tricky to stream it than this game, because if I alt about, this thing collapses. Well, it doesn't collapse, but you saw what happened. Actually, you're gonna see it right now anyway. Derp. So we're gonna have to return to this at a later date, but we had a lot of fun with it. So I'm really glad. Why am I on English? What is this? So I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Alexander Brandon is a beast. And to finish that fight that I started like, I don't know, 3 hours ago, the fact that Alexander Brandon is like this one guy and he makes the music and the music ends up awesome, it means that if you are awesome and learn how to make awesome music, you would be like the expert. They ask, hey, can you make good music for a game? And instead of having to like ask, I don't know, 12,000 people, begging them to say, hey, okay, I think that note sounds good. That note sounds good, I guess, but if you change this note, it's gonna be better. No, they just ask this one guy, and he ships good music. I love it when that happens. So yeah, Alexander Brandon is awesome, and so is this game. I don't think we need this ad break at the end. I'm gonna snooze it and we're gonna raid out. So thanks again everyone for being here. Today was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed TYRIAN. Let me shout out everyone who raided and whatnot. Thank you again, Faithful Bowl of Soup, for the resub of 56 months. A patrician's choice of a game. This was a great one. Frank says, Have a nice night. Have a nice night as well. We are gonna need it. Because tomorrow is Monday. But at least we made some really good food today. If you wanna see the food we made, check out the Discord, you know how it goes. Thanks for stream. I'm glad I could make it. Let's see, so thank you again for the raid. Hermes the Flying Pug. Hermes is awesome, playing Luminous this time. Let's go. Let's see. And we had a raid from Saddle Pup. My little Saddle Pup. I think that's how it was, right? Right. Please tell me that's the way it is. People said it's catchy, you know. In K-pop Demon Hunters, they're like, it's so catchy, I can barely remember it. I don't know why. I have trouble remembering it. But, okay, Serpop says yes. Then we're doing it correctly. Oh, but apparently the raid is going on. The raid is going on. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Let's see. TYRIAN, good night. Bye.